Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode of Let's Glimpse. I'm going to be playing a game called, well, I think you can guess what it's called. It's a... I don't really know what kind of game it is. Like, I'm not sure if it's classed as an indie game. I know it's by, I don't know how to pronounce it, KLEI Entertainment, same guys who made Shank and a few others. Yeah, it's a kind of survival game, pretty much. It's a growing genre, I guess. Other games that I can say it's similar to are the Lost in Blue series for the Nintendo DS, and probably loads of others that I don't know about. I'm going to be, like I said, doing a glimpse of it, but I haven't already played not a load, but quite a bit, so I'll be trying to sum it all up in about an hour, and then I'll edit it all down. So we're going to start a new game. I've actually got a pretty cool world going on, so yeah, we're gonna be starting a new game on it. This is the Gentleman Scientist, and this is the Firestarter. These are characters you unlock more as you play. I can't wait to unlock this guy with the dapper moustache and this old-looking lady. We're going to be playing as the Gentleman Scientist for this. This is the only character that you have when you start the game, and his skill is that he grows a magnificent beard. So, let's glimpse. How long will you survive? So, that is your friend Maxwell. You wake up here on a deserted island. You better find something to eat before night comes. So, and that's it. This is literally all that you're introduced with. So, it's a point-and-click game. You can also control your dude, WASD. And yeah, the idea is to not starve, or be eaten by any of the other millions of things out here that want to kill you. Here's a bird. This is a sapling. And then once you've picked enough stuff, things will go green up here, and that means you can make them. So now I can make an axe. Now I'm equipped with an axe. Bird drops some seeds, there's some fireflies. So, yeah, then the rest of the game starts. That's your map. You can bring that up with tab whenever you want. And yeah, the idea is not to starve or get eaten. So let's chop down some trees for wood. Choppy chop chop chopper chop chops. Picking up wood and pine cones. That's always nice. Here's a little wabbit there. There's a carrot. Just going to pick that up, definitely. Let's kill this wabbit. There you go, chopped him up and got some meat for it. Picking up some more flint. Flint is, like, extremely important. It is the thing that you make tools out of, at least to start with, so you need to find as much flint as possible. I'm kind of hoping that I will find another piece of flint up here to the north. Like I said, I've kind of explored this world already, but A, don't really remember where anything is, and B, I haven't explored up to the north, so this is all new to me as well. You can pick flowers as well. If you right-click things, you eat them. Well, if they're edible. That there is a spider den, and there's another one up there, so I'm going to not go near those. And then with 2 flints, oh, I need to pick another sapling. With 2 flints and 2 saplings, you can make a shovel. There you go, I've now got a shovel. So I'm going to right click this shovel, and now I can dig things up. So I'm actually going to dig up these berry bushes and take them with me, and I can replant those. I can also replant these. I can even replant grass, tufts, and you use the grass for things like making traps and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to follow my map and go back down to where all these berry bushes are. Now, it is a time-limited thing, and your hunger... I should introduce you to the UI, I guess. Your hunger does go down. That is this thing over here. This is your hunger. It's at 75. This is health. It's at 100. Starts at 100. And goes down when you get hit by things. There are enemies. This is your time counter. Gold, like this little arrow spins around. Gold is daytime. Orange is evening. And blue is night. And you will want to be nice and secure at night time if you value your life. And by secure I just mean somewhere with light. And by somewhere with light, I mean basically you're going to have to make your own light. Seeds. I'm here with all these berry bushes, that's good. Let's pick these up quickly. And then we need to find somewhere to set up camp. I know a good area, so I will be going there, but if this is your first time playing, you will be just exploring blind. Sometimes you'll get lucky and spawn in a really awesome area, sometimes not so lucky. Just how the game works, unfortunately. As you can see, my hunger's going down, it's now at 65. There you go, so I've got 6 berry bushes and 6 berries, 2 morsels, 4 seeds. All these things down here are edible, which is good. Pine cones, not so edible. You know, tasty, tasty pine cones. So now I'm just going to explore for a bit. Oh, there's another berry bush. Hooray! Okay, I've decided that I'm going to set up my base of operations here. My shovel has actually just broken because I've used it so much. These are rocks, this is where you get rocks from. And yeah, I've decided to set up here because, well, I'm surrounded by bunny rabbits, you know, a good source of food. So, you go into your crafting menu here, light. As you can see, the arrow is in the red, which means it's nighttime. Not quite dead of night yet, but it is getting dark, so I need to make light. So I go into, go away birds, I go into light here. You've got campfire, fire pits and torches. Campfires are not very safe, but they are cheap to make, requiring only 3 grass and 2 logs. So I'm going to put it here, build my campfire right here, there you go, and I've now got some light. I'm also going to burn my last log on here, because I'm going to chop down this tree with this axe. Just going to go and pick this berry bush quickly. Oh Jesus, it's really dark out there now. What was that? Well, we won't worry about that because we're safe in the light here. So, this is night time. It's not really much that you can do at night at the moment, to be honest. I've got my fir cones here. They can actually be used to plant trees. So I might as well plant a few. So, if you're playing this with me, the menu on the left here will look completely different for you. And that's because I've actually spent some time researching things. Research carries over between games. To research things, you have to make this, a science machine, which requires gold, logs, and rocks. So I'll show you where to get all of those soon. And then using the science machine, you can dump things into it to get these science points up here. And then using the science points, you can unlock different items to make. I would like to make this spear to defend myself, but I don't actually have any flint. So I need to go and find flint in the morning. That's my primary job, and then hopefully I can remember where I am. I'm just south of these rocks. I'm going to not plant my berry bushes, I'm just going to drop all of this stuff here. And then I'm going to try and remember to plant it in the morning. I am, however, going to cook my morsels, because, as you can see, he's getting hungry. I'm also going to cook my berries, because cooked berries restores more hunger than uncooked berries. So we'll just cook these, as the campfire slowly burns away, and then all you do is right click to eat, and notice how my hunger went up there. 47, 64, 77, 90, that'll do. So I've still got seven of these left. Ah, one thing I am going to make though, oh, it's daytime, hooray. One thing I am just going to make is a backpack. So I'll just craft that, and now I've got a backpack equipped in this slot, and I've got all this extra space. So to be honest, I'm going to take these with me now. There's no point in leaving them if I don't need to. So now I'm going to go north and try and find some flint. Right, okay, well, I haven't found any flint yet. I haven't gone that far north, but as you can tell, we've come to the edge. Now, this is actually the edge of the island that I'm on. I can't go any further. I can kill this rabbit, make all the other rabbits run away. Yeah, so I can't go any farther north, so I'm going to go west, see if I can find, well, see what I can find, basically. Hopefully flint. Oh, I think we're Well, now we're back where we were, so I'm gonna... Well, I'll explore around. I'll let you guys see the map once I'm done exploring, don't worry. Flint, where are you? Aha, well, this is a new item. This is a beehive. I'm not going to interact with it right now. As you can see, it gives me the option to attack, but that would be foolish. I'm exploring this dark forest at the moment, trying to find yet more flint. Flint! Flint! Oh, seeds. Well, I have had to go slightly further than anticipated to find some flint, but I finally found some in this another, I guess, biome. This is a rock biome. I'm just going to craft a pickaxe here and equip it, and now I'll show you guys what happens when you mine rocks. See, you get flint, rocks, 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 and flint, rocks, and hopefully, if we're lucky, gold! Very useful. Now, I need that to make a science machine, as you guys saw earlier. So I'm just going to mine a bit more here. I'm going to run through this swamp to get back. Oh, I'm going to pick up all these seeds as well. Swamps are home to a few evil creatures. That's a pond there. That sound isn't good. That's a bird, which immediately flies away. If we're lucky, we won't see any of the creatures. Oh shit! Okay, well, we saw them. Yeah, there's basically Cthulhu tentacles living in the swamp. They can only attack you while you remain in the swamp, so I'm just kind of tempting fate here to show you guys. Hello? Hello, Cthulhu tentacle? No? Okay, well, that's fine. Well, we survived our foray into the swamp. Oh, and it's getting nighttime again. So, but what's this? These up here, don't worry about that sound. These up here are beefalo. They're not friendly exactly, but they're quite neutral. They don't mind you bunking down with them. They don't mind sleeping with you. They don't mind, like, well, okay, I won't go that far, but yeah, they're quite friendly. And they're also, actually, I found, a good guard against some of the horrible things that might attack you at night. They also drop manure, which is very useful. So, since I found some beefalo, I'm going to set up my camp with them. I'm just going to wait for it to get a little bit darker. I'm actually going to set up a fire pit, and I'll show you guys the difference between a fire pit and a campfire. Campfires completely disappear when they expire. However, a fire pit will remain your buddy forever, and I'll show you guys how. As soon as... Okay, I was going to pick up those seeds, but I guess I won't. Right. Let's get a fire pit going since it's about to get dark. As you can see, fire pits require stone, so you can't make one the first night usually. Yeah, so it's now nighttime, and you might want to... I might actually turn this bit down in the video because, yeah, beefalo are quite loud. They are good guards, but they are quite loud. Oh, my dude is getting hungry, so I guess I should feed him. I got a few more morsels, so I'm going to cook those. Eat the morsels. Stuff them into his oversized jowls there. And we're going to make a science machine. I'm going to build the science machine up here. And this is a science machine. It breaks down objects into their scientific components. So, as you can see, everything else has sort of appeared on the side here, and even stuff that I haven't researched yet. So as you can see here, this is a log suit, protects you from some damage. It costs 100 points to research. This is a sleep dart. It spits sleepiness at your enemies who require crow feathers and stingers, so you need to learn how to kill crows before you can really make that. And bee mines, boards, bees, and flint. Is there anything that I do want to research? Could make a straw roll. Actually, no, let's research the hammer just to show you guys how it works. So if I walk away from this science device, hammer still shows up, but it's locked and I can't do anything. Oh. Wow. I thought that you had to stand near a science machine to unlock things, but apparently you do not. Well, whatever, I spent 30 points and now I can build hammers if I had rocks and rope. Rope is an item that you make from grass. As you can tell, my fire pit's getting quite low, but it's nearly daytime, so I'm not too worried. And then, as soon as it hits daytime, we're going to plant some of this stuff that we... So we've got saplings, berry bushes, and grass tufts. So I'm going to plant the berry bushes. There we go. Alright, I'm going to plant my grass tufts down here. Now, you might wonder why I'm not building super close to my fire, and that's because if you're dangerous around fire, your stuff can actually ignite, which burns it away forever, so you don't really want to do that, because I'm guessing once you've destroyed all the berry bushes, you can't really get any more back. So, there you go. Right, I'm just going to pick up this poop over here, and this one. Yummy poop. No, you don't eat the poop. Right, you might notice how these berry bushes look a little bit different from the ones that I find in the wild. That's because it needs to be fertilised, and what better way to do that than with manure? So, use your poop on each bush. Now, unfortunately, you need to do that with the grass as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to go and find 7 poops. Right, okay, I'm just finishing grabbing this poop, so I'm just going to use it exactly like I did on the berry bushes to fertilise this grass, and this will now regrow. Oops, I dropped the poop on the ground, but that's okay, I'll just pick it up with my bare hands. And since I grabbed a few extra poops, I need to go and grab a few extra trees. Let's go and chop some trees, shall we? Right, one thing you can do if you chop trees down is if you have a spade, or a shovel, as they call it in this game. If you equip your shovel, you can dig up the stump and not leave a messy stump floating around. So I'm just going to chop down a few trees. So, this is a thing that I have researched using the science machine. It is a speedy farm plot. Yeah, don't worry, dude. As you can see, it takes 8 grass, 4 poops, and 4 logs. So it's not exactly cheap, but it is worth building. So I'm going to build 1. And if I can afford it, which I can't, actually I might be able to afford it in just a second. I didn't even mean to dig these up, but that's fine. There you go, I'm going to build 2, one right next to the other one. Right, so, farm plots. Sometimes you need to fertilise them, but thankfully I don't. With this, I can just plant these seeds that these birds keep dropping. And they will grow over time into, well, things more useful than seeds, that's for sure. They'll grow into a random crop. That's how it works. Tomorrow we really need to go hunting for food. So, let's do that. Hooray! Right, this seems like a good place to do a bit of hunting. So I'm going to try and attack some rabbits, which does make them all run away in the area, but that's okay, you just need to keep changing your hunting area. See, there's lots and lots of rabbits around here, so that's good. Grab as many morsels as you can in a day.
I'm working in the flea market so early. I've been working here since my mama was a baby. Just because the rhythm is slow, that don't mean that you can't flow. In the rain or in the snow. In the rain.
Okay, it's getting to night time, but I did manage to get a pretty good haul of 15 morsels in one day. Not too bad. So we're going to go back. We're going to pick up our manure that they've so handily left. We're going to plant our 1 berry tree that I managed to find. Berry bush, whatever it is. Whoever, wherever, who cares. Go plant some more saplings. Saplings you don't need to fertilise, so that's always nice. Plant a few more trees. There we go. Right, time to cook all of our morsels. And then we'll have 15 things to eat over the next few days. Right, one thing I am going to make while I'm waiting for daytime is a rope. And using that rope, I'm going to make a beautiful spear. Now, spears are very useful. I mean, as you can tell with my axe equipped, I have the option to attack this... I have the option to attack this beefalo if I want. But spears do much more damage. Okay, well I thought what I'll do, you know, since I can't use my spear to kill things today, I'll just spend the day trying to harvest some harmless wood, you know, like you do. Unfortunately, it's angered one of these guys, a giant tree guard. So what I'm going to do is build a campfire and hope that I can catch it on fire. No? No, you don't want to catch on fire, Mr. Tree Guard? Tree Guards are very, very difficult to kill enemies, even if you can manage to set them on fire, which I don't seem to be able to do for some reason. No? You don't want to catch on fire? Okay, well that's fine, I understand. Maybe if I toast up this fire a little bit. There we go, now he's on fire. That doesn't really help much because he's still mad and still after me. Oh, unfortunately when I go near him, I get set on fire. So we're going to try and kill him. Ah, finally he died, but unfortunately all of his stuff went up in smoke. Well, unfortunately that's kind of how this game works sometimes. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you end up wasting an entire day because a stupid tree guard decides to attack you. And as you may have noticed, the farms have grown. So I got one carrot and one what looks like an eggplant. So I'll just plant some more seeds. There we go. So I also got a crow feather and the eggplant. I got one piece of charcoal, which isn't enough to do anything with. But what I am going to do is, as you can see here, you can turn four logs into boards. So I'm just going to make three boards, sorry, and then using those 3 boards, I can make a chest, which I'm going to put here next to my science machine. No, I'm not, apparently. I'm going to come up here and dig up this, even though I didn't mean to do that. Where'd it go? Here we go. There we go, and that is a chest, which has 9 spaces in it. Huzzah! Only got 1 log left, even though today was tree digging day, but never mind. So, in this chest, you can store whatever it is that you don't think you're going to be using. Which for me is not really going to be that much, to be honest. I'm going to store the crow feather in there and the charcoal. I'm going to store the gold in there because I'm not using that right now. I'm going to cook the eggplant and consume it. Did you see how much that healed? That healed a lot of hunger. Go back and have a look if you missed that. I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like roaring. Those are some new enemies. Well, I say new. They were added in the latest patch, which, if you guys haven't seen this game before, everything's new. But these enemies are especially new. They announce their arrival, which is very useful. You've just got to listen for the guttural roars that you can currently hear. You'll find out now why I live around Beefalo. I'm willing to put up with the noise for the protection that they bring, and you'll see why shortly. Here they come! Now, these are hounds. They are horrible, evil-sounding monsters that attack Beefalo, which is a fatal mistake. Now, usually they attack in packs. I'm not sure why only one attacked just now, to be honest. And they drop a few items. Beefalo, come on, dude. Beefalo, get away from the hound corpse. Okay, well, you can see here they drop hound's tooth and monster meat. So I'm just going to unequip this so I don't accidentally attack the Beefalo. I'm going to pick him up. There we go, so we got some monster meat and a hound's tooth. And the spider den is now full size, so I'm going to attack it, which spawns angry spiders. Now, spiders aren't too bad to kill. They only take 2 hits from a spear each. They do hurt quite a bit if they manage to attack you, so don't let them. There you go. and they can drop either silk, it came from a spider's butt, or they drop monster meat, same as the hounds. And once you've killed all the spiders, you can go and attack the den. Unfortunately, that'll just spawn more spiders, but that's okay, because we still get meat and silk from them. And then once you've beaten 3 levels worth of spiders, you can destroy the nest. And what do you get from destroying the nest? You get lots of silk. Silky silk, silky silk, and spider eggs. Silk is just useful for different things, and the spider eggs, which he hopes doesn't hatch in his pockets, you can actually plant, which will make a new spider den. So what we're going to do is go over here to the coast, and we're going to plant a spider den. Now you want to do it kind of far away from your house, because at night spiders will come out and wander, and you don't really want spiders wandering into your camp at night. They're not truly aggressive, but if you get too close they will attack you. So, you know, just be careful with that. Aha! Manure has grown. I mean, manure. Oh, let's try that again. Berries have grown. So, I'm going to pick these berries. And, yeah, there we go. You might notice that I have a bee in my inventory. I went out with my... Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, that was too close. We nearly had a game over. I went out with my bug net that I made. Twigs, silk, and rope. And I went out to try and catch some bees. However, it didn't work and it became night time. So I'm going to show you guys that tomorrow. Right, so today what we're going to do is go and catch them bees. So, to catch bees, you want to attack the nest and then run around until the bees get bored. And then you want to catch the one in the back. They'll all get bored and head for the nearest flower. When there's only 2, it's not actually a bad idea to just catch them. There you go. Right, so I've caught all the bees now. So now we can just attack this until it breaks, and we get honey and honeycomb. So with our honey, our honeycomb, and our bees, we can head back home. So I can go to structures, and using 2 boards, 1 honeycomb, and 4 bees, you can make a bee box. Not a beatbox, but a bee box. Now, bee boxes are, as far as I know, the only way, apart from smashing open honeycombs and taking it for yourself, that you can get honey. And honey is a very useful thing. You see my health and my hunger? 78, 52. Let's just eat one of these. 79, so it's only gone up 1 hunger, but it's healed like 20 health. Doesn't sound like much, but that's pretty amazing, to be honest. So I'm just going to harvest these crops. And there we go. So, there we go. So, what is left to do in this game? Well, there's a lot left to do. We can go mining for stuff. You can try building all the millions of other things. I think I'm about done with this Let's Glimpse, though. I haven't even scratched the surface, and this is still an alpha, to be honest. So, we're just going to go exploring. I'm going to try and... Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, I thought I could at least kill 1 tentacle as like an end of video thing, but that's just how it works sometimes. So, for surviving 6 days, you didn't see it go up much, but I got a tiny little bit of experience in this level. And once this bar is full, I'll unlock this next character. Who knows who he, or she, I guess, is. And who knows what their ability is. And that's it. Once you die, you have lost everything. All you have retained is your science points, which you can't see on this menu, and whatever you've unlocked in the menu on the side. All your buildings, everything is gone. All flint and saplings all return to where they started when you hit retry. So that's why we're not going to hit retry. And yeah, so that's about it. You also notice how continue has gone from here. There's no reloading. You die, that's it, you've lost everything. Yeah, so who knows who this character is. I'll just... No, actually, I won't. If you wanted to see what she does, what her specialty is, then just pause it and have a look. I'm not going to spoil it for you. let me just say, there's a lot more to this game than you've seen here, but yeah, I suggest going and trying it yourself. It's currently in beta. There's a new update coming in 7 days, and the last update was 8 days ago. So as you can tell, they update quite often. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching me glimpse at Don't Starve. This is quite a long glimpse, I'm guessing, but it's a very in-depth game. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, doing all that cool stuff, and yeah, I'll keep chugging along. See you guys next time. Bye.